Hello, my name is Chadley and welcome back to another episode of Colombian Space Initiative in Supreme World Ultimate. And in previous episode we managed to capture a little bit around here, and then we were kind of comparing some of the units and kind of formulating some new plans on what to do in the future, trying to counter the enemy air force superiority or air superiority and all that. Now these actually need to go around there, I reckon. Trying to get some of these anti-aircraft guns that I sent over to be somewhere around there, because that seems to be kind of the place where they are trying to attack as much as possible. So if we were going to have the planes in there, that would actually allow us to shoot down at least a few more of them. Okay, so we got some infantry approaching here, so we should be able to take this quite soon. I'm going to give a few more moments before I send this troop, all these tanks, to attack first, just so that they can take away some of the fire for, well, to keep the infantry safe. I think we'll send them already. Oh, they had a marine there. Well, the garrisons are going down. They are not going to last for long. And now 3, 2, 1. Okay, maybe a bit more than that, but the air force should be arriving very soon. The enemy air force, that is. Okay, well, we'll capture that. Get you over there. We've got some tanks over here. We could probably start gathering them up for an attack on Munder. Oh, there's the Air Force. There we go. I knew they'd arrive in time. Well, maybe not in time, but eventually. There we go. So we've got some infantry over there. We can probably pull the tanks away from that area now. Since we've got the trench, how about we actually get a garrison in there? Just for the heck of it. Okay, so we are actually selling a lot of agriculture right now. How is our economy doing? Unemployment is still going down. Inflation is still negative, and tax rate is very small because I don't plan on taxing too much. That should allow the private industries to at least do most of the work in terms of providing for the economy. Okay, let's see, we got quite a bit in here. We can probably start gathering up another group of infantry to go and attack there, although that is going to require the help of the AA guns most likely. Oh, how did you manage to get that? Oh, because we had only one unit there. Or we had 0 units there, actually. Well, you're not going to escape, I can tell you that much. Okay, we have a problem with money again. Let's have a look. What is not selling? It's not rubber. Timber, there's not much to sell. Not much to sell in petroleum either. Although the price has actually gone up a little bit. Coal is not the problem. Electricity is not the problem. It might just be the consumer price has... Oh yeah, that price has gone down quite a bit. Both the production and the sale price. We'll probably want to start limiting that soon. Well, if they send 1 or 2 planes at a time, we can shoot them down, or at least send them away packing quite quickly, but if they send in another massive wing of Air Force, then we can't do too much about that. Now, I suppose one thing that we should be doing is get further along the railway down here towards Hot Springs and then Little Rock. If we take that, basically if we can just take all the river crossings in here, at least north of Baton Rouge, then, yeah, that would actually provide us a bit of defensive line there, that we wouldn't need quite as many troops there. We can go all the way down here to Pueblo, along the river there, so that would actually give us a nice defensive line, and then we could focus on pushing a bit further west to Phoenix and then all the way to LA. But that is quite long distance to get to. I suppose I could go ahead and start testing the enemy defenses down here. I don't think there's a lot of airfields, so they might not have an air force to kind of harass us. Still under attack there. How about we start moving some of the infantry closer? So the warrior elites are not good for attacking. We've noticed that much. So we should replace them with the elite forces. And that elite force is a bit damaged, so we'll switch that to a fresh one. Then we've got 2 tanks over here that we can send in. The mechanized will probably stay back. Actually, no, I can send the mechanized over there to help a little bit around here. You should be joining those 2, or 3 rather. The next tech is going to take quite some time. And we are really having problems. So what did we not fund? We didn't fund the unit production. The one thing that I could do is I could reduce the project development quite a bit. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would save us a little bit of money. Not entirely sure if it's going to be quite enough to save the economy, but it's just we need to cut down our expenses one way or another. That is one of the ways that we can do it. Let's get you down there. And now if we start sending in the Air Force closer, or not send the Air Force closer, send the troops closer to the city there so the Air Force will arrive. We might be able to bring the guns closer. Oh, that's a tank. Should be taking quite heavy damage. So what do we have? Oh, we got the Green Berets. The Green Berets are not all that great against hard targets, unfortunately. Not in the open terrain. Okay, that's a lot of garrisons. But given time, we might be able to push them back. Actually, let's have a look. How's the supply? We've got a little bit of supplies in here. It should be spreading from here, but not particularly quickly yet. Okay, you start pulling back now, before you die, please. Especially since the Air Force must be already on its way. Right, well, let's send you to be repaired there. We can send in another tank up north. We can pull these back for a few moments. Oh, and they're sending... Oh, they're sending a tank. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad. Let's pull back the entire group. Well, at least destroyed a little bit of the garrisons. We're taking way too heavy casualties right now. And we know that the Air Force is still on its way. Or more of the Air Force is still on its way, so we need to repair some of these. You need to go get some repairs. And you just decided to walk through there, okay. Well, I shall now push you away. New production delayed, understandable. And now the Air Force is arriving, but we managed to shoot down one of the planes there. That's good, but you need to pull back. The mechanized unit really is poor in combats that I'm putting them into. Okay, these two need to go get some repairs in Alexandria. Before they are destroyed, preferably. Okay, well, we at least took that one. Getting towards Monroe, and over here, we'll probably set up some defenses over there without too much issues. We need to get through Monroe first, though. But yeah, once we get to the river, it shouldn't be too bad. Okay, this infantry group is being bombarded too much. We need to pull it. All of them back. All of them back. Which means that we'll probably lose that gas fields there, all those gas fields there, sooner or later. They are down to 3 garrisons, and we can probably destroy another one right now. Although we didn't really resupply all that much. Well, it did some damage. That might be just enough to... Well, if not enough to destroy it quite yet, at least next time we attack we should be able to do that. Send another unit there. Okay, so you need to go get some repairs. You probably need to get some repairs as well already. Do we have... I suppose... I could send you there. We could go ahead and capture the industrial complex down this way. And then we got the tanks over here, which we can start pushing further north as well. Kind of, oh wow, that's a lot of planes coming in. I'm assuming that... Oh yeah, they got the airbase there. Oh, that explains a thing or two. Get the anti-air guns slightly closer. Right, so they've got 4 garrisons there. I don't think we can quite yet defeat them. What we should do, though... Well, actually, we already have that. We'll probably repair the industrial complex, at least. And we lost a unit. Where exactly was that? Oh. Bollocks. Is it that one or those? I don't know. If it was that one, it's dead now. Okay, well, they've got some infantry, they've got a lot of garrisons. The garrisons don't seem to be quite as bad anymore, in comparison. Just making sure, we haven't unlocked any new units quite yet, have we? Like, elite infantry is not quite ready. Crows are not quite ready. Yeah, no, it's going to take some time before we get any of those. Did we... Oh yeah, we missed again on some of the unit production. Not massively, but a little bit. Okay, we just need to destroy that artillery, then we can have that, and that's the closest supply point for a while. So technically, if we are paying attention here, which we probably are not, we can see what's... Oh, we actually had a plane to try to join in the combat there. A bit late, though. A bit late, pal. How is the supply? Okay, we got a decent bit of supplies again, at least in that one unit. No, I think all of these are in more or less full supply. Let's go ahead and try to destroy another unit in Monroe, or another garrison in Monroe. They managed to reinforce a tiny bit, but not enough to actually hold us off this time, I reckon. Well, no, actually, I think we will run out of supplies again. But if we can lower it down to at most 2 garrisons. Okay, let's pull back. They are going to be sending in their air force once again. Luckily, we've got pretty decent defensive positions here, so we can keep them at bay from Shreveport. I'll leave the warrior elite there. I can move the Green Berets and the elite forces along here, and then I got quite a bit more infantry over here that I can move in. I think if we were to take out that, and then Duncan, Lawton, let's go Ardmore, we'd have a bit of a place from here to strike against the air base, get the air production from there, and then we'd be able to start producing our own planes, although we can't really afford building more troops in high enough numbers, I reckon. Which is kind of a problem. Okay, well, you go get some repairs. The rest of you still need to move. Navy's not doing much there. Well, I did bring in some more submarines down here, which I was going to take them kind of scout ahead somewhere around here. Maybe sink down some enemy ships. Not entirely sure how much troops there are moving back and forth around here. Probably not very many. I've got some barnacles down here, which could probably go outside of Havana. Well, the artillery is still over there. Okay, the infantry. It is 9 units. We'll get them over here. We'll probably get Ardmore first. Although, we don't really have a lot of anti-aircraft guns in here, which is admittedly a problem. We'll probably get you slightly closer. Because we know that there's going to be some planes coming from there. There's no question about that. We could probably lower the petroleum production a little bit. Doesn't look like there's that much demand for it. Electricity will probably need to up that soon, but right now seems to be fine. I'm pretty sure that USA still doesn't want a peace. Nope. And I reckon China doesn't want it either. China is running out of money though, so that's good. What about USA? USA is basically out of money as well. I mean, to be fair, we don't have a lot either. Like, we are still the 3rd richest country in the world, Canada is now the richest one again. But like the global economy is just basically non-existent at this point. That might be mostly because of the war. Okay, so there is an engineer over there. I wonder, should I take some troops in there to start fortifying over there, for example? Get some trenches in there or something. Maybe even on the railway itself. It's always an option. Okay, how's the... Oh, we had a tank over here that tried to attack. Let's get another unit in there then. We could... Oh no, we don't actually have artillery around here, do we? Not anymore. We do have one over there. Now I suppose one thing that I could do, we got the supplies around here now, so we can start attacking that. We need to capture the... Yeah, we need to capture that. Send you to be repaired. We can send the warrior elites down here to at least help defend for the time being. And the closest barracks should be... Is it down here somewhere? Or is it all the way... Can't be all the way there, can it? I suppose it can. Oh, there is no... Okay, yeah, it is pretty far away then. Alright then. How about we start splitting this up a little bit? So we'll have 3 over there. And 4 will go there about. Protecting the flank. Now, how is the situation over here? I know that we're still under bombardment from the enemies. Are we resupplied? For the most part. We've got another tank that we can send in. Maybe we can send these 2 as well. Gather up another strike force. Ah, timber mill has been sabotaged. Ah, that's in... I suppose that's in Poland, isn't it? Yeah. Poland. Oh well. Oh right, yeah, there's the Italian pocket there. I forgot that existed. Oh, let's disable the water. For the time being, a bit less things for the game to draw. Okay, we've got 6 over here. The 7th one, and then we'll have 1 extra over here. Neighbouring... Oh, they actually pulled back the artillery from there. Interesting. They managed to get a decent bit of garrisons back. I think we'll be... You know what? You can get into the combat already. Keep the fight going. There we go. Question is... Can we get into the city before the Air Force gets in here? Well, partially. You know what? Let's get the AA guns there as well. That might be a place where they're gonna try to attack for a while. So the more we can have the plane shot down before they do too much damage, that'd be nice. In fact, you've taken some damage from presumably artillery. I'm not entirely sure. Alright, so we've still got that we need to deal with. Then we've got the tanks over here. We could move them up north. I think we shall send the infantry to attack Ardmore. Send in some of the tanks. We'll actually wait for the tank reinforcements before we send the tanks. They might still arrive there before the infantry does. That sounds like a... Wow. That sounds like a lot of planes. At least the anti-aircraft guns got there in time. How long of range does this helicopter have? Combat lifter. Okay, it does have quite a long range and it's really good against hard targets. So, yeah, that is kind of a tank killer, isn't it? Let's go ahead and take care of that one. Over here, looks like the attack is going just fine. You could probably get into the complex now. I thought you were there already, but I guess I may have pulled you back or something like that. Right, we destroyed the helicopter. And now let's get back into the city. Oh, I didn't select all of them. Whoops. Now, one thing that we do have is we have a gap here in the front right now, and that's not good. That's really not good because those mechanized units will not be able to defend. Luckily, we do have some garrisons there that are going to cause some issues for the enemies. But nothing major, unfortunately. Send some of the infantry there. We can send in the tank from there to get over there. We've got Eldorado over here, alright then. How bad is the supply situation here? We've got 70%. We're also under attack from somewhere, and we don't have an idea on where exactly. It might be over there, might be over here, might be over there. We'll need to do some scouting. I have a feeling that while we are here, the AA guns might actually get some promotions. Or at least these are slowly getting some promotions. Do we have... No, we haven't gotten any more of those. Do we have any reason to get... I suppose I could bring in the artillery over there. Start doing some damage. Oh, actually, we don't want to get too close, do we? How long of a range do the artillery have again? These have 69, but the longer range ones have 84. Right, so let's have a look. From the city here, how long does it... 84, so that would at least hit there, but they might also be able to shoot at us if they have the vision, and they might. So we need to be careful. Let's get over there then. Slightly further away. Send one of these Patriots to be repaired. Taking some damage along the way. Now then, how are we doing on the northern front here? You can get into the... Actually, we can send the tanks into the city. And these can start diverging to other sides already. Sounds like there's a lot of air force here. Oh wow, they did a lot of damage on the... Well, at least we shot down the plane. And yeah, you might want to go get some repairs. Luckily we do have the air defense here now, which should be helping, although how long of range do they have? 152. So up to there, 10 hexes away, okay. So technically they should be shooting down a lot of the enemy planes already. Good. Slowly but surely we will destroy the enemy air force, but it will take a long time to be weakened enough so that we don't need to worry about it. And our planes, or the planes that we have, are just not good enough. But let's go ahead and take out the garrisons here. There's only 2 garrisons, so it should go down rather swiftly. There we go. That's a few more enemies destroyed. Now the next question is, where are we going to advance from here? We'd probably just lower some of the troops on here, get some, or keep a bit of defensive troops in here. Let's make sure that they can't retake the city, and then maybe go through here. There's the industrial complex there, which is just off to the side from the road here. Although, well, we don't have a lot of supplies there, but yeah, if we take that, we'd have at least a bit of a supply point on our way to El Paso. Because over here, well, I suppose, actually, yeah, that's a decent bit of supplies over here. 19%, so it might be possible to attack from here to the hydroponics. And then attack El Paso from southwest instead. That might actually be easier because the troops are already on this side. Also, there is some troops over there which are mostly out of supplies. Hey, we got almost $1 billion again. We are now richer than Canada once more. Okay, so we've got the warrior elites down here. I don't remember sending them here, but well, actually I know, I do remember sending them here at some point. They were from Peru, in fact. Let's go ahead and scout a little bit. Where are they bombarding that area? Because they... Well, actually, they're not bombarding it right now by the looks of it. But they have been. I'd rather know... Oh, hello. Timberwolf. How would you like to taste some high velocity ammunition? Oh, well. There's the Air Force again, let's pull back. Right, but we are actually out of time, so in between the episodes I'll probably go ahead and, well, first of all, regroup a little bit, and I might capture some of the towns in here, just so that we can get forward, and I think next time we will try to take Oklahoma, so we'll need to gather up quite a bit of troops for that. But Oklahoma City is going to be the target for next time. But anyway, if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.